Um, we need a sweater though. It's kind of cold. We'll see. All right. Welcome everyone to a 2v2 game, double ages tournament between Illyrian Hearts, so the AM team, versus Dugao and Miguel, which is the Brazilian team. And the first game is Arabia. The civs are Franks and Britons, and that's a mirror. So Britons and Franks for both players. And yeah, let's take a look at the maps real quick. So Hart playing in blue as the Franks. He has a relatively decent mapping. He's got a couple woodlands here you can take. They're quite nice. You can easily wall the sides with the woodlands. Gold is on a hill. It's in the back though, luckily. And the front's easily wallable as well with the buildings out here. So his map is okay, not the best. Leary, on the other hand, let's see. His map, ooh, not so good. Very open. Gold forward. Actually, we might see a restart from the AM team. You can easily do a lumber camp here on the woodline. Berries are pretty easy to take, but that gold is really annoying, and his map is super open, so he's gonna have a lot of trouble, securing his map, especially as the archer player. Well, Leary's opponent is going to be the Britain player as well, so Britain Mir and Frank Mir on that side. Miguel's map is fantastic though. He's got a couple really, really nice woodlands he can easily take. He can wall the front, even wall the side, or he can just do, wall himself in a circle. He's got back gold that is on flat ground. He's got close berries as well, and an easy wall all the way around. So, honestly, Miguel is really, really chilling with this map. To go, his teammate Franks is having a open map. However, he's got a couple of really nice woodlands. He could wall the sides, but the front's gonna stay open most likely. But the gold is on the front, but it is on flat ground, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Overall, better maps for the Brazilian team. Honestly, I would think that AM might call a restart, but it's 10 seconds from it. I don't think they will. Don't think they will. Where's Roxy? Roxy's she was around. She went to do some other stuff. Hopefully she shows up again sometime. Would love to see her around. Kinda missed her actually, what the fuck? The real hot seat, what's up? Yeah, so no restart, it's past 4 minutes. Yeah, so they're gonna play it out. Glutoni, what's up? How's it going, man? Leary takes a little bit of damage with his scout. Not too much though. Not too much at all. Leary's trash talking. He hits him with the Omega lol for the lure. I love that. I'm good, man. How are you? I'm doing pretty well. I'm glad you're doing well yourself. You rarely see that in tournament. Leary talking. I love that. Aftermath team. Oh boy, this is AMD. Yeah, it is. This is the AMD team. Second they're coming in. Is Leary gonna go around and lame that? Well, he is going. Let's see if he decides to lame or not. It would be funny if he blames it and then hits him with another Omega lol, but no, he will just let him have it. No problems there. I think Leary, he just X'd 4 times, and I was wondering what that is. I think Leary's complaining about his broken map. He X'd the berries, the wood, and the gold, and he's saying that it's all in the back. I think Leary's tilted. Miguel's actually already walling up. That's really smart. Is he gonna go for fast castle? No, I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a straight archer play from him. Yeah, straight archers with walling up on the sides. What I would do is I'd wall the back as well. Maybe not now though. Maybe I'd wall this side. Yeah, I'd wall this side. Wall this side. Leave the back open for now, but I'll wall that up right when I hit feudal age probably, or like the last thing, and then put just my archer ranges on the front, and he'll be really, really safe. That made my day. Yeah, no, dude, you rarely see that from Leary, and from anyone really in tournaments, but especially Leary. Looks like Leary's gonna go for straight archers as well. Yeah, straight archers that were actually late. So, where's the second lumber camp though? Oh, it's really at the back. That's super exposed. He's gonna have to be really careful with that. I got an out of build there as well. Hart is going for 21 pop scouts. The guy's going for 20 pop scouts, so he's going to be a little bit faster with those guys. I don't like Hart's second lumber camp. Though that being said, it's not too bad either. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's pretty much his best option. He's putting his barracks on the front, so he's going to be walling up to secure his gold, which is very smart. Already walled this gap with a couple of houses, and well, if he scouts it, yeah, he did. He could easily wall the sides and be fully safe, even with this cliff. So that's the kind of things we're going to be taking a look at. Who can wall the map? Who can be safe while fighting with archers and scouts for the main ground? Kind of quick to get tilted. I don't think Leary's tilted or anything. I think they're just messing around. So Scout Rush from both players, obviously, like the meta for 2v2 is very set in stone. Like both players know exactly what everyone's doing. The only thing that could change is whether you go for meta arms or like a drush or something. But in this case, we're seeing double archer range for both archer players. There we go. Just Miguel's map is a bit better, but Leary is walling up the left side as well. He could wall the front. He is, making his way to doing that. But again, he's just super open on that side still. So he'll never really get a safe base like Miguel is getting right off the bat. Well played, Miguel, securing the walls. I would finish those. It's not worth it to leave them open. Few scouts from Degao moving across the map now. Noisy door, yeah, it's nothing I could really do about that. Apologize. Few scouts going in from Degao, but Hart is right there with the scouts, so the max he'll get is like one villager if he traps it, like this chick right here. But Hart is quick with the balls, it seems. Not that quick. He might actually get a vill here. That's quite nice for Degao. He'll be really happy with that. And that's the perks of going for the 20 pop instead of the 21 pop. You get earlier scouts out and you can do some damage. These vills need to go back hard. You can tell Hart hasn't played in ages when he loses a vill like that and he continues chasing for 20 minutes with the vills. You coach low ratings also or not? Yeah, I coach any rating. I even give a discount of $5 US for the people under 1600 rupee. So okay, Leary's walling up. He's playing the map pretty much as well as he can. He's staying defensively until he gets the full walls up, which makes a lot of sense. Doesn't even have his blacksmith yet, so usually you only move out when you get fletching. So yeah, it's just a little bit of a scout war. Hart should, yeah, look to secure his map. He's doing so right now with all his fills. Yeah, perfect. So he's going to be fully walled. He'll be taking the gold now as well. He'll be safe. Oh, a few archers making their way out towards Hart's base. That's Leary, and he's fully walled, so he'll be safe at home. Getting the blacksmith up now. Miguel is moving across the map as well. He doesn't have fletching yet, though. Doesn't even have the blacksmith. No, the blacksmith's going down, so fletching will be on the way. It should hit in time. So we're gonna see a little bit of a battle here, and we'll see who can get the better trades. Right now, Hart is the only one who's taken damage. He's lost a villager. But I think he killed a scout off the Gao in exchange. So we'll take a look. We'll see what happens. Okay, so everyone's Xing, everyone knows what's happening. Brazil team do have the hill, so AM has to be careful. Though the numbers from Leary are way better. Let's see the micro. Well, his micro will always be better. Yeah, Leary with archers, he's gonna always win these small fights, and this is actually a huge, huge win for AM. It doesn't seem that bad, but like those two archers getting killed, and Leary just having more in general. Now Hart's gonna be able to chase down these archers, and Leary out microed Miguel without fletching. He was down a range. He actually forgot fletching though. That might be a problem. Hopefully he remembers soon enough. Okay, but yeah, with the lack of fletching from Leary, this is not going to be the best fight. Although he will clear up the spearman. The Gao has way more scouts than Hearts. I think he realizes now he doesn't have fletching. He needs to realize he doesn't have it. Surely, you realize. Okay, well, we'll keep an eye on that. That's actually could be a really big problem. Dogao and Heart are about the same way up to cast stage, or about the same resources, so they'll probably click at the same time. The problem is that Dogao has a lot more scouts, so he's playing a better game than Heart so far. But Heart had to secure a bigger map, so I think it's not a big difference. And you see them clicking up within 5 seconds apart. Leary and Regal have the same amount of resources, but no fletching still for Leary. It's super weird, dude. This could actually cost him the game. I don't know if he's delaying it to get a faster castle time, or if he really just forgot it. My guess is he forgot it, because it's so unlike Leary to not go for the early aggression. Let's take a look here. I like that Heart's keeping the 3 spears close by. That's something you don't see enough players doing, is just using the spearmen to kind of like overshadow the fight. Because it takes a lot of micro away from the archer player to have to like snipe down the spears. So it's a nice addition there in fights. 2 stables now from Heart. Castage will be clicking in soon. Leary will be up to castle very soon as well. Miguel already up to castle age. Well played. He did a really nice macro. I think he used the market to click up earlier. Leary, man, Leary's got more numbers. However, he's actually got 10 more archers. He just doesn't have fletching. I don't know why. Leary always does it super early. He forgot. Yeah, that's my guess as well. And he needs to realize, they're not shooting. Like if he clicks here and they walk forward, he needs to realize he doesn't have fletching. Like that's such a given. Okay, there, he just realized based on that engagement. He's getting it now. He's clip cast stage. He's a minute later off Miguel though. That's super weird to me. Roxy, welcome back. We were just talking about you earlier. Larry forgetting the fletching there though. That was really almost a disaster, and he didn't even click up faster with the extra resources. Though he does have more military out in the field, which is nice. What's up, Roxy? Hope you're doing well. I Rambo earlier. What's up? How's it going? Bit of an engagement with some scouts. It's not really going to mean much. Just going to retreat here. It's really about the archer numbers at this stage. Crossbow Vodkin kicking in from Miguel earlier, so you have to be careful. Talking about me below. Yeah, we just, I don't know. I forgot the context. I think it was just like, I don't know. I forgot. You were mentioned though. That's all I know. After Roxy, life got better. I agree with that. The stream is already more lively. Score doesn't get updated when you're not here. Very true. Yeah, the early Britain spike as well with the extra range, that could be really deadly, but AM have backed up, and they're going to be able to defend this really easily here. The problem is this big hill in the middle of the map is super important. It's like pretty much the biggest hill, right? So that's where most of the fights are going to revolve around. I sound tired? I'm very sick, MBL. That's the only thing. I'm not tired though. I'm fine. Talking about me as the bot I am, the Roxy bot. Yeah, I'm sick. Is there any way to rename Nightbot as Roxybot? I'd like to do that. I think it'd be funny. Archer armor coming in from Miguel, same time for Leary as well, so you just see that both players are thinking about the same thing. Let's take a look at the TCs that they're adding. Seems like 1 TC for both players. They valued ballistics earlier. Although that being said, Leary is getting 2 TCs up, and Miguel is getting only the second. So he was, getting those TCs up. Britain's with the better economy, obviously. Gonna be easy to drop TCs earlier. Take a look at Vil counts. Miguel and Degar are both up 2 or 3 respectively, which is very nice. Only on your channel, Hera. I don't give a fuck about Twitch. Fair enough. Eat your greens. It's not even that though. It's just like there's sickness in my house. I'm bound to catch it, and I did. What is going on here? Hart is kind of like running into all their army one shot. Leary has more numbers though. He actually has 10 more military, so Miguel's production is really bad. For no reason as well. He's not pressured at home or anything. But that being said, the guy has got 3 extra knights out on the map, or 3 extra units. Maybe they're scouts, and they're getting the initiative. They are pushing. Same upgrades for both players. Yeah, everyone has the same upgrades in this game. It's gonna be a big fight. It's gonna be a really deciding fight in the mid game here. Miguel, hello. Be careful. Be careful there. I like that the guy uses scouts to run in there and snipe some vills. That's good. They're also hogging the hill. But Leary does have so much more units though. Where are Miguel's army? You have to Miguel is hoarding resources. Is he going for fast imp or is he just bad? I think he might be thinking of fast imp. Yeah, he's thinking of fast imp. Leary's spending all his resources, so he's booming up. But Miguel wants to go for faster imp. I kind of like that from Miguel. That's smart. Notice he already got his monastery. He'll probably buy some food now with the market and sell some wood. We'll take a look at that soon. How many ranges are the arch players on? They're on 2 ranges only. There we go, 2 ranges from both players. By the way, Shed, I think that Britons might be best on Arabia actually, now that I'm seeing this game. If both these teams are thinking Britons are better on Arabia, I think that they're better than Ethiopians. Just because of the economy bonus that they get. Yeah, Miguel's going for a fast sim. So what now has to happen for AM? They need to get a fight in the next like 2-3 minutes to catch this army before he's able to get Arbalest. What the Brazilian team has to do is just keep this army alive. That's the whole game right now. 1 minute update score. I think just casting was fine. It's 0-0 right now. Maybe just when one team wins the first game. Roxy, how about that? Yeah, more stables going down for Dogao. Hart is actually down 10 villagers. Is he on 2? No, he's on 3 TCs, so I'm not sure why. He can add a 4th TC, he could afford it. Is Dogao on 4 TCs? No, the guy's on 3 TCs, he's just playing a better game. He's adding a 4th TC now, so something we're going to see Hart doing soon. Leary is using his archer numbers. Yes, he's going to have the tech disadvantage very soon, but he's using the archer numbers he's got now to pressure Miguel, prevent him from getting, the ranges he wants. And honestly, I prefer I prefer AM's position here. I don't think the faster imp will pay off much. Leary is about to click himself, and he's got 10 vil lead already. Potato is Hera's thing even a sub alert is a potato? Yeah, you should definitely sub to me to see the potato sub alert. It's actually pretty cool, but I think it's too small. I think we have to make it a bit bigger, so it's not completely done. I stole it. I think it was MBL and Hart that made the potato thing first. I think MBL's right on that actually. Baskets, what's up? Roxy, can you mod him or do I have to do that? I think it's only me that can do that, right? Yeah, I'll just do it real quick. Sorry guys, this is going to YouTube as well, so this is probably not that good. Mod. There we go. Baskets, you deserve it, man. You've been around, you've been saying some good stuff. Enjoy it. Miguel hits the Imperial Age, and he's managed to keep most of his army alive. Britain's with the extra range right off the bat. It's going to be a nice power spike here. Oh, no. Leary, get the fuck out. Yeah, they got to run now. He had to stall 2 minutes, so again, this is the timings I was talking about. Now it's Miguel's turn to do damage, and Leary's turn to run and hide and trying to keep all the army alive. They do kill 2 ranges and prevent the third one from going out for Miguel, so they did some damage with their window. And now let's see how much damage Miguel can do with his window. The Knight player is pretty much just a tank. Dogao is playing an amazing game. He is up like 15-20 vils on Hart though. He's outplaying Hart really hard here. We haven't seen the 3rd TC from Hart, or the 4th TC from Hart at all yet. But he's got enough for a castle soon. Take a look at Dogao. He's almost going for Imp. Oh my god, yeah, he's playing a fantastic game. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait and see here. Yeah, I can't. Now I can get the fuck out and someone will get shit done. Yeah, well, maybe baskets will still work. We'll do some work around here. But Roxy will probably still need you around. That's for sure. Even if not for your modding skills, just for your general talking skills in the chat. Keeping it live. Anyways, guys, we're seeing a really important fight taking place here. The tech advantage for Miguel, yes, but the number advantage and hill advantage for Leary. Hart kind of just running in and out, both Knight players tanking a little bit. This is good for Leary. He used the ram to tank, And he got a lot of picks there when they were retreating. But Dogao is up to Imp, and Hart is not even, well, he's close, but he's significantly far behind. Let's take a look at where the castle goes down on the hill in the front of his base. That makes a lot of sense. There's also gold in the center close to this massive hill, so this is very important for both teams here. Talking skills, Zuba emotes. I can't really tell the difference between the Zuba emotes when I'm on my phone when it's so small. Leary is running straight into the army. Leary is an absolute beast with archerships. Like, how does he have 20 more army consistently? Yeah, he's had way more army than Miguel the whole game. He's playing very strong. Miguel is getting the last armor upgrade on his arbalest, so he'll be fully upgraded. Leary still needs one of that. He's getting it on the way, and then another one. Bambinity, what's up? How's it going, man? A little bit of rating here from Miguel. I like that actually. He's killing a few vills from Leary. Even not taking a vill lead, but evening things out. But Leary is quicker with the ram transition as well. It's gonna go down to the Gao's Imperial Age timing here, I believe. Hart's looking to raid him. Where's the Gao's army? It's staying on the front there, but he's got way more numbers, I believe. Well, he's only got 4 more military. However, Chivalry on the way, and well, he's up to Imp in the next 10 seconds. Hart is a minute behind. Both players getting Chivalry though. Hart has to be careful. He's running back. So Dogao is getting a number advantage on the night play. He does have 10 extra villages as well. It's no Miguel! Wheelbarrow! Nikov! I hate seeing that, man. Meanwhile, Leary is getting handcart. His economy is way better. I think if Dogao is able to get this nice timing on the Cavalier, he has a minute window where he might be able to swoop in and get a really nice fight. But I think Leary and Hart would just camp this hill while Hart catches up. Dogao's got really strong amount of resources. He'll be able to get Paladin very soon as well. He sold off all his wood actually to try and get the upgrade, I believe. He's still producing a couple more. Big fight about to take place. This is the window I was talking about. Cavalier is still not in for Hart. Are they gonna take the fight though? Not even the +4 armor. The Rams are absolutely tanking all from the Arbalest here. He's having to micro them individually. That's never what you want to be doing. It's much easier just to patrol. This is a great fight for AM. Leary's making all the difference here, I believe. And even though Hart's behind a little bit in numbers, I think Leary, with those Rams and the hill advantage, well played. He definitely carried that fight. Very carrying, yes he did. Well, he's given a chance for Hart to catch up in numbers here. Hart's actually even in pop and actually ahead in military now. He's got some army mixed around the map. The problem is Paladin for Dogao. Hart's nowhere near. So Dogao once again will have another timing window to take a great fight. Well, let's take a look. AM pushing now on the front. Would love to see the Rams get into the action. Take a look at the other side. Miguel's getting a castle down, trying to secure his map a little bit better. Eventually, from the Britain player, we're gonna want to see a longbow switch, but we're talking long term here. Our Bless will do just fine for the time being. Alright, they're making the call. AM is making the call to actually push Miguel instead of pushing Dogao. That's actually a smart move because, well, it's much easier to push some guy with a massive hill in front of his base than push someone with flat ground in front of his base. So yeah, that's what they're going for. They're going for the hill. They're actually ignoring this castle. They're going straight for the hill, and that's why I say that castles should always be placed on hills to secure those important positions. And now AM literally have the best spot in the map. A few Rams will go onto the castle with a few Cavalier raiding as well. What's wrong with Miguel's army numbers? I agree with that. It just seems like Miguel has never been able to produce. He's actually, his economy came crashing down. He doesn't have enough gold. And we're taking a big engagement on the front now. Paladin coming in though. Dogao actually might be able to carry this. I don't know. Yeah, the Paladin are doing massive damage here. Having that extra Pierce armor makes it very hard for Arbalest to deal with. This is a good fight for Dogao. But AM will clean this castle up, so that's a small win for them. Well played, Dogao. Dogao is absolutely busting ass trying to carry this game. Oof, this is looking really, really dangerous here. Okay. Why is my overlay like that? Go down. Down! I don't like when it takes up half my screen. Okay, good. No, go back. Okay, perfect. Alright, we're now seeing a trade about to start for Miguel. He's getting the market set up. Took getting the markets as well. AM still haven't even thought of trading, so that might be a nice little advantage there as the time goes on for the Brazilian team. Miguel's map, it's kind of sucks. This is the only gold he can take at the moment. He's saturated everything else. This gold is very exposed. He can't really take that easily. Paladin now for heart, so now we're seeing even fights, but he's still missing the last attack upgrade. It's not the most important upgrade on the Paladins, but it's still, it adds up. He'll probably need to get that very soon. He's getting pushed. Oh! Oh! Heart is getting pushed on his side, so the guy is really trying to carry this. He's even taking the extra golds here, so he'll be able to produce Paladin a bit more. I now fancy Brazilian side. Why? They're getting trade set up. The guy is pushing here on Heart's base. He's got the position to secure the trade and this big hill. He's even taking extra golds. Well, Heart's taking this middle one as well. But I don't know, it just feels like the momentum from the Gao might actually be what they need to get back in this game now. Leary is slinging Heart food, so Heart's going to be able to pump out more Paladins. The trade is being set up slowly here with this market. Heart's going to get more of them in the corner though for sure. Heart is at the limit with resources though. He needs to be careful, man. The Gao's playing a fantastic game here. But I think it's really still AM's advantage overall in terms of population. Miguel is 40 pop down over Leary, or under Leary rather, and the Gao and Heart are even in terms of pop and exactly the same vill count, or almost. AM losing, I wouldn't say like that, Roxy. I'm pretty sure it's still an even game. Just because of this gold that Miguel's not able to take, if you go to take a look at his perspective, he's not able to make army at all. He's not able. He's actually switching into pikemen because he just has not enough resources for any archers here. Leary's trying to get a castle up. Oh, but the Gao is here with paladins. This is going to be an absolute slaughter. Meanwhile, on this side is still an even fight here. Maybe Heart's pushing back. Oh my God! The quick gates from Leary. I completely missed that. I apologize. What a play! What a player, actually. That was sick. That's gonna be a slaughter. What? That was sick. Let's get a clap for Larry in the chat there, actually. Even gonna gate up the side. If he gets this wall, we have to clap even more. No, the guy's gonna run. He's gonna get the wall. Wow. I mean, that's just amazing. That's just amazing play from Larry. Now you gotta use Hera clap, MB. Come on. You're so out of the loop, bro. Meanwhile, Miguel, what little army he had, just got cleaned up by Heart, and this is looking very, very convincing win for AM now. I mean, he's securing the trade route. He tried to get these walls, he wasn't able to. He got the castle up, he trapped the army from the Gao. Well played, Leary. Like, once again, just proving he's, you know, above everyone else very slightly. And now, well, Heart is actually stabilizing here. He's not able to take this last gold here, but it's not going to matter too much because Leary's just so super far ahead. And they're actually moving over to take Miguel's stuff. Very smart team play right there. And they're going to look to bust up Miguel's front now. Newick, what's up? You said clap, bro. Yeah, Hera clap in the chat. That's what we need. Larry saving the day. I agree with that. Oh, man. Skirmisher now from Miguel. You know shit hits the fan when you make Skirmisher in a team game. The Gao is even switching to Light Cav and getting armor upgrade. He might try and go for Halbs. They've got no gold, actually. The gold, Leary's chilling. Leary's absolutely chilling in terms of resources here. Well, they're getting pushed back here, but where is the army? There it is. From Heart as well, it's right here. He's going to raid the Gao. This is the perfect timing window. If he's able to get in here and absolutely clear up all the farms, that is going to be super annoying. The Gao has a lot of food banked up, but still, it's not going to be easy to lose all those farms. Instead, Heart opts to go for the trade. It's not a bad idea. I just feel like raiding the farm eco right now would be best to kill a lot of those. Leary, on the other hand, just defending his trebs, doing the slow push that Britain's good at. He actually managed to clear up this castle with a couple of rams and trebs. and he's now secured that extra gold as well. So Leary is absolutely chilling this game, whereas Hart is not the best on terms of gold. He's got plenty of food, and his population is rather healthy. Even switching to light cap a bit, I like that. He's getting raided though. He's got to be careful. This is still a close game. There's a lot of idols. Hart, you gotta fix your economy, buddy. We'll see here. Halb transitioned out from Hart. That's really smart. I like that. Halberdier is going to be, a cheaper option, and it's going to be, it's a good one to deal with the Paladins, that's for sure. Yeah, it's raiding going on pretty much everywhere. Keep a close eye on the population here. Dogao is up 30 over Hart, but Leary is up 30 over Miguel, so it's rather even overall. The skirms just aren't going to cut it, though. I mean, like, the Arbalest just outranged them. Multiple castles now pushing in from Leary. He's got the trebs out that he needs to start pushing in. Miguel is really, really struggling here. I'm talking like big time struggle. In terms of trade, we're seeing 20 from Miguel, 13 from Tokao, and about the same for Hart and Leary. But the Halbs now. The Halbs is really what's making the difference for Hart. He's able to set up siege on the castle and defend it with Halbs and whatever paladin he can make. That's a pretty smart move. Well, Hab's now coming in for the go, but the timing window from Hart is enabling him to set up the siege and maybe even clear out that castle, although the repairs are going down. More stables around the map. I like how they're using the map control here, putting all the production on the front, walling up behind the production with stone walls, and really securing that trade route. Oh, Hart sees that gold. That's a huge, huge upside there for him. He could easily send 20 villas to take that gold, and even he should start expanding his map in terms of woodlands. Hart had a kind of a rough map there. Some skirmishes from Miguel coming in, more on the way. This fight, I think Hart is chilling here. Yeah, he's fine. I wouldn't really take it under castle fire. I'd probably just go back a bit. Oh, but Leary's coming in, the archers as well. This is now a force to be reckoned with. Hart should add more trebs. Yeah, I'm saying that. He's got one on the way. Good stuff. Flo, hey, what's up, man? Machine, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going, dude? Cjan Bar, what's up, dude? Happy Bear. Happy Boar, what's up? Hope you guys are all doing great. Yeah, it's going to be a cleanup for the AM team, and they're still pushing onto that castle. Miguel is trying his best to stabilize. The trade is kicking in a little bit, but he's still stuck with these trash units for the time being. The Gao, with what little paladins he's got left, is going to try and swing over here and help Miguel out. He is struggling, but he's managed to keep his pop above 160. Hart's trade cards are kind of running around for some reason. I don't really know why. Probably from this market. You probably have to delete that one. Hart has 31 idols. Same with Leary. That's so bad. You need to fix that shit. Mr. Chow, what's up, man? Elite Longbow. Did it come in? I completely missed that. Yeah, there it is. Leary made that switch. Remember I was saying long term, you got to think of the Elite Longbow switch. They do much better against Paladins than Arbalest, and they just have an extra range as well. He is still missing Human though, but it's not that important an upgrade in 2v2s. He will get it eventually, I'm sure. Some ram push on this castle. Leary he might lose this castle actually. The Gao, on the other hand, did lose that castle, and now AM's going to really be able to push in very close to the trade actually. There's no defense here, besides a few hubs. They can't defend Arbalest. And that's what's making the difference. Leary manages to hold here with a few longbows and villagers killing the rams. The Gao went back with his paladins, I believe. He's now chasing a few light cav. The Gao's got 53 military, but it's all halberdiers. Well, I mean, saying that, he's got quite a bit of paladin as well, but with the halbs of Hart, I think he'll be fine. But make more. Hart needs to make more. Hart's resources have been so bad all game. Oh, but Leary's gonna sit here. You know how he likes his gates, and oh, nice conversion there. Is that paladin moonwalked as a yellow, and then at the end of the moonwalk it was blue. I like that one. I see someone casting who knows what the fuck they're talking about. You feel me? Yo, Mr. Chow. I agree with that actually. We don't really have too many of those in the scene. Alright, Siege Workshop now coming down. I like that he's moving the production forward. You know, they're inching closer and closer to the trade. I just wish he would, use that little pop space he's got left for more army and try and push in, because they're very close to the trade. I mean, one good fight, and if they're in the trade with Britain crossbows, Britain Arbalest, they'll be able to clean up everything. Meanwhile, the longbows are absolutely going to dominate everything. The trade counts from both players, or for both teams, are really high, although a bit better for AM. And yeah, we're seeing him push, and there's no answer to our Blessed here. Yeoman kicking in. The light cav, they're Frank light cav, they're not the best. They're missing 8 HP. They're gonna get cleaned up rather quickly. Thanks, Follow. What's up? Necron, how's it going? More barracks, because that's all he can do. All he can do is a couple Paladin once in a while when the trade kicks in, and then just Halbs and light cav, and that's not gonna cut it. On this side, Leary is making a run for the trade. A few Heart Paladin in the back as well, more coming. And oh boy, I think, yeah, Heart's back. Look at Heart's resources out of nowhere. Finally, this is what he needs. Now he can spam Paladin all game. He's got plenty of trade now. This is where Heart can really shine. Big fight going on here. There's enough Paladin, I think, from Dogao to at least force these guys back. Heart needs more army here, more Halbs and more Paladin to be swarming in. Dogao's going to be able to clean this, but that's it for him. He's got no more gold behind this. Meanwhile, on this side, AM is pushing in once more. Looking to get into that trade. They're still far from it. Miguel is going to defend with scrims and Halbs for the time being. Dogao is going to push back on the front. And yeah, he's going to force his army back. He even cleans up the trebs that were, setting up siege. And he's pretty much going to force AM to reset their push on this side. Meanwhile, though, pushing in with the longbows. I don't like that he's wasting these... well, not wasting, but using them versus the Halbs. Leary should just run straight for the trade. Like, he shouldn't even bother microing. He should just run for the trade. And hit that. A castle on the front, securing that extra stone, or Miguel stone. Pushing with Rams, clearing the production. This is all really good steps. Miguel's population, I mean, 133. That is not enough. The Dogao is now pushing on the front, but a castle from Heart. Miguel slinging the gold. Oh my god, this is so weird. The Dogao and Heart got treadmill crane 5 seconds away from each other, and that upgrade is so random that you rarely see that. Okay, that's interesting. A few Paladins going over to clear up those longbows, so well played there from Dogao. He's absolutely busted his ass carrying this game, but I don't think it's enough. I think slowly AM are taking map advantages, and if you take a look at the split of the map in terms of team colors here, blue and yellow pushing in on the red, I would say they have like 60 to 65% of the map, which is, pretty convincing lead in terms of map control. Miguel still has a little bit of his economy here, which Leary can easily just go ahead and idle or kill all these vills instead of running for the trade. We'll take a look. Plenty of Rams and longbows now pushing in. Notice how they always replenish the siege workshops. They always keep inching forward with them. That's what high-level team games are all about. It's just taking more map control, inching closer and closer towards the trade, and eventually going for that final push. But Dogao, he's got the Paladin numbers to push all of this back. Miguel is slinging him all the gold. I like that. I like that play a lot. Miguel, he's saying, listen, my army, I don't have longbows yet. It's better if you just have more Paladins. And that's what they're trying to do. It's a desperate move, but I think it's a smart one. On this side here, if you take a look, Dogao is holding. He's got Castle back on the hill, so it's going to be really annoying for Heart to push that again. But he is setting up some trebs to take care of that. Cat bomb along the way. Kind of check those idles once in a while. Oh, this is something I didn't realize. Heart is in the trade with a bunch of Paladins. He's killing off quite a few trade cards and villagers. They really have to address that. Dogao is going to be chasing him significantly with significantly more Paladins. So he'll clear that eventually. Meanwhile, on the front, a little bit of a treb war, but Dogao has his upgrades on the HB, 7k on that, and Heart doesn't. Dogao also has the hill there, so his treb's going to be doing more damage. I think overall, Dogao will win this side. The question is, can Miguel and whatever Dogao army he has here defend this side? I don't know about that. I really don't. I mean, more Rams coming in. The longbows are very strong. Treb's coming in, going to clear up that castle as well. I really want to see... Yeah, a few longbows in the economy. Perfect. This is fantastic. This is what Leary needed to do a while ago. Kill all the farm economy from Miguel. Completely wipe him from the game. And then, eventually you'll win the 2v1 versus Dogao. Heart is holding. He's getting hoardings now. He clears the trebs. Well played from Heart. He is actually doing a very nice job keeping this castle up and keeping the treb up. Yes, he keeps the treb up. Get the repairs on that, man. Well played from Heart. He's actually winning a fight downhill. That's really nice to see. Architecture coming in as well. So his castle will have quite a few hit points here. Meanwhile, yeah, this is where the game is crumbling for the Brazilian team. There's too many longbows here. Too many Rams coming forward. just a few paladins to disrupt the skirmisher formation, and the longbows will be absolutely clean up everything. The rams will take care of the buildings, and the treb will push forward and snipe any castles or TCs in the way. And they're not far from the trade. On this side, Dogao is holding, I guess you can say, but there's quite a bit of siege from Heart, and this fight will not be cost efficient for Dogao. There's a lot of halbs there. I think this might be they're feeling a bit desperate here. He's missing the armor on the halbs. That's so bad. Yeah, this is not the best fight for Dogao at all. He's going to trade evenly, but more reinforcements coming in from Heart, and they're feeling desperate. This fight was in AM's favor. They cleared up a few trebs, but yeah, there's no killing this army now of longbows, and honestly, I think we're minutes away from the GG. Heart actually gets the score lead after being behind all game. Finally kicks it into gear, and he's playing a very nice late game now. And we're seeing the GG call. Nice play from Hart to get a castle up on this important hill that Dogao was holding on for so long. And yeah, I think well played overall from the AM team. But credit to Brazil from holding on for so long. I think Leary, that play there with the gates actually saved them, I would say saved them the game. Because if he lost that castle and lost the control of this corner, they wouldn't be able to trade. And he would have been down like 10-15 villas as well. And that would have given Miguel a lot of chance to get back in the game. Overall, I think pressuring this gold and the stone that was here, I don't know if you guys remember, was a really solid play from Leary and Hart, and it eventually pushed Miguel out of the game and allowed Leary to snowball. The skirmishes between Hart and Dogao on this hill, it was pretty back and forth, but eventually, once Miguel is out of the game and Dogao has to fight on both sides, he gets overwhelmed, and Hart is able to take that hill very close to the trade, like I said. And yeah, that's the game. GG, well played. And let's go for the next one. The score is 1-0 for AM. That was game one.